These people actually owns News 18, NDTV, Z News, etc. And they are the one who have hired these anchors as dogs to bark against Islam, Muslims, Christians, Jains, other minorities, Sikhs, against SC, ST, OBCs, Dalits. They are the slaves of ruling class, that is RSS BJP, which is dominated by the Brahmins, the upper caste, and they serve their masters. Surely supports them, the Modi government, with billions of write-offs in banks, billions of assets being sold to them at a very cheap prices like airports, railways, oil industry, coal industry, roadways, shipping ports, etc. For the money they are doing this, for the assets they are doing this. So hit where it hurts the most. Make sure that their business comes down by boycotting their businesses altogether. The dogs which were boycotted by the opposition alliance India, like Aman Chopra, Sudhir Chaudhary, Navika Kumar, etc., these are hired dogs. They can be kicked out and tomorrow some other dogs will be hired. So Muslims should standardize their business and make sure that they have a parallel network of businesses in all the halal sectors, countering the businesses of Hindutva terrorists, so that in future Muslims, Alhamdulillah, do not get dependent on others for jobs as well as for businesses, as well as no other businessman should dare to speak against Islam, against Muslims, against Dalits, against SC, ST, OBC, against Jains, against Sikhs, against Christians, and so on.
Welcome to another edition of Analysis. Today we will be discussing the boycott of 14 Godi media anchors by opposition to India. Joining me today to discuss this is Mr. ILYAS SHARAFUDDIN. Welcome to the show.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Thank you for having me on your show.
Mr. Sharafuddin is an expert on geopolitics and Islamic law, and we regularly see him on many news channels voicing his opinion on various issues. Today, I would like to know from you is what is your opinion regarding the boycott of 14 Godi media anchors by opposition to India, and who owns them, and does the ruling government support them?
First of all, the ban on the 14 anchors, hateful anchors who preach hate day and night against minorities, against Dalits, against SC, ST, OBCs, against Indians. Boycotting them is a very welcoming step, I can say that. It will teach a lesson to others that they should not cross the red line and try to instigate violence, riots, hate in India and elsewhere. Moreover, this is not sufficient because the second part of your question, that is, who owns these media houses? These media houses owned by Mukesh Ambani, one of the famous industrialists of India, so do the richest man, and Gautam Adani, as well as Subhash Chandra. These people actually owns News 18, NDTV, Z News, etc. And they are the one who have hired these anchors as dogs to bark against Islam, Muslims, Christians, Jains, other minorities, Sikhs, as well as against SC, ST, OBCs, Dalits, against a billion plus Indians. They are the slaves of ruling class, that is RSS BJP, which is dominated by the Brahmins, the upper caste, and they serve their masters. And in return, the government supports them, the third part of your question, surely supports them, the Modi government, with billions of write-offs in banks, billions of assets being sold to them at a very cheap prices like airports, railways, oil industry, coal industry, roadways, shipping ports, etc. So that is hand in glove, all three of them, RSS, BJP, Modi government, and the industrialists like Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani, as well as Subhash Chandra. And these are the people actually who hired the dogs like Aman Chopra and Sudhir Chaudhary, as well as Navika Kumari, etc. They are the one who hired these dogs, and these dogs bark against a billion plus Indians, spread hate, spread division, spread violence, riots, supports the violence of RSS BJP, supports the violence against minorities, against SC, ST, and Dalits, and resulting in the whole Indian economy, job sector, and other things coming down, crashing down like anything. Foreign debt of India is increasing like anything, and inflation is going at all-time high. So these are the side effects. Apart from that, China occupying our land, the borders, internal conflicts are taking place, Terrorists are killing our army men on daily basis almost. So these are the outcomes of it. I strongly feel that strong action must be taken against the industrialists like Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani, and Subhash Chandra by following three steps. The first step, every person who is getting hurt, a billion plus Indian, either a Muslim or a Christian or a Jain or Sikh or Dalit, SC, ST, OBC, they should raise the voice against these people, against Ambanis, against Adanis, against Subhash Chandra, and should make sure that their business should come crashing down. For the money they are doing this, for the assets they are doing this. So hit where it hurts the most. Make sure that their business comes down by boycotting their businesses altogether. Either it is Geo, Reliance Geo of Mukesh Ambani, or either it is Adani's housing project, or whatever it is. Boycott it and make sure that these businesses come crashing down, then these people will come to sense. Then they will realize that they should not have done that. Especially to the Muslim scholars who are in the masajis and madrasas, as well as the Muslim intellectuals. I am telling them that raise your voice against these people, against the main source of AIDS and cancer in India that is spreading hate. These are Ambanis, Adanis, and Subhash Chandra. The dogs which were boycotted by the opposition alliance India, like Aman Chopra, Sudhir Chaudhary, Navika Kumar, etc., these are hired dogs. They can be kicked out and tomorrow some other dogs will be hired. So that is not an ultimate solution. Ultimate solution, hurt the businesses of these people and make sure they should not go on these lines. Second, every Muslim should try to standardize their business. Make sure that their business go in a very standard and professional manner with all the GST numbers and everything, and try to set a parallel network of businesses against these hateful preachers, against these preachers of hate, against these Hindutva terrorists of Godi media as well as Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani, and Subhash Chandra. These are Hindutva terrorists working hand in gloves with BJP and RSS Hindutva terrorists, supported by Modi government. So Muslims should standardize their business and make sure that they have a parallel network of businesses in all the halal sectors, countering the businesses of Hindutva terrorists, so that in future Muslims, Alhamdulillah, do not get dependent on others for jobs as well as for businesses, as well as no other businessman should dare to speak against Islam, against Muslims, against Dalits, against SC, ST, OBC, against Jains, against Sikhs, against Christians, and so on. So this particular thing should be done. And the third point is Muslims should make sure that no leader who supports these people should get elected. Christians should make sure this. SC, ST, OBC should make sure this. Jains and Sikhs should make sure this. No political leader who spread hates in India, riots, deaths, killings, who supports the Radio Rwanda type Godi media should ever be get elected. They should make sure that once these steps will be followed effectively, for a surety I can say that India will be a peaceful place to live. And for that I strongly feel and keep on saying the law has to be held. In Saudi Arabia, Islamic law is there. No one can dare to spread hate over here. No one can dare to incite riots over here. Hindu, Muslims, Christians, Jains, everyone live here peacefully. No one can dare to promote lynching, death, rapes, riots over here, or genocide, which is happening in my beloved India. So, law should be of our only Creator Allah. As the Quran, Hadith, Veda, Gita, Upanishad, Bible, Guru Granth commands that our Creator cherishes only one. He alone should be worshipped, and final messenger is Prophet Muhammad. And Islam commands justice, equality, peace, prosperity, security of life, honor, religion, and wealth of all. That particular law of Islam should be promoted and implemented in India. Then, for a surety, India will be a real superpower, Vishwaguru. Otherwise, like this, disintegration of my India is not far away, because the divisive politics of BJP, RSS, Ambanis, Adanis, and Subhash Chandra, and the divisive and hateful politics and propaganda of Godi media going to destroy my India. We should protect India by replacing these people and kicking them out of the office at the least.